somewhat of a playthrough. We're trying out the Forgotten City. What? I hope it's good. Apparently it's that one of the highest rated Skyrim mods that turned into a standalone game. I had good reviews. So we'll see. Zavina. And if not, it kinda looks like a little game to me. Not gonna lie, but I mean, sometimes those playthroughs are enjoyable too, ironically, of course. Lydia! Philtacular, Darian's, a Winklemisser, a Silk Soap, a very happy Sisyphus, Estwood. Thank you, boys. Cation. Alright, please help us avoid spoilers. Okay. Screen mode, full screen, boot-badoo, vertical sync, no, motion blur is off, slider, 90, 90? Quality. Epic quality. Subtitles, yes. Subtitle conversation size. Any blind people in chat? Alright, we'll do large. Subtitle background. No. Yes? Maybe? Why is no a default? Should... no. I want to apply them. Alright. New game. A message from the developers. This game was developed by a core team of 3 people over 4 years. This is a mystery adventure with multiple endings. It rewards thoughtful conversation exploration, not brute force. So they think. We'll see about that one. That's...
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up.
She looks like
I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
I'm the God Gamer.
Sebastian, do you like the band Rammstein? And also, have you ever seen a band perform live? If so, which ones?
Yeah, they're alright. I've seen some bands. I don't remember exactly. Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith, Sabaton. Yeah, a few more. I don't remember, dude. I don't fucking remember. Those fucking Panther guys, what are they called again? Pantera, yeah. No, not Pantera, Steel Panther. Not Pantera, no. Yeah, a few others. I can't remember. Too long ago. Select your body type. This and this.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
I was searching for ancient ruins. I was on a covert mission. I don't remember anything. I was on the run from... Oh, wait, they have fucking... Oh, it's fucking... Okay. Years of studying history give you occasional insight into the ancient world. You have a military-issued firearm, but only 10 bullets. You'll have to use them judiciously? I never heard of that before. Since there is no way to get more. Your time on the run from authorities has made you quick on your feet, and you're 25% faster when sprinting. Your recent head trauma has increased your pain threshold, making you 50% harder to take down. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Sprint bonus for sure, bro. 50% harder to take down?
It does look like you took a pretty hard blow to the head. You're just lucky you've been
That's
given a
brute
second
force,
chance.
Bill. We're proving the devs
Which
wrong.
is why I feel terrible for what I'm about to say, but I have a favor to ask. There are some ruins just behind you.
Oh.
Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out.
Do it yourself.
I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting.
Yeah, he's dying,
what I mean
but
is,
since he
I
promised.
was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him. If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
I know how she looks like now, kinda. She looks like that kid actor from those silly superhero Chloe, yeah. Whatever, I don't know her last name. What? I just see all the actors in every character. I don't know her last name. Mind if I ask some more question first?
Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. I just... What do you want to know?
Who is Al?
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not.
Oh,
But
so you made a
maybe
promise.
the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll
A
like him, I'm
promise
sure.
to the person you just
Once you
met.
find him, that
You
is.
can't go in after him. Under no circumstances.
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al...
Oh, sorry, my camp is... Should be here, maybe? Alright. Have you tried calling for help? I'm assuming she has. Where are we, though?
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
Uh-huh. Alright.
Oh, there's
What are you doing
not
here?
much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean, man. Fucking 7 to 1 in the morning job every day.
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
You'd rather not say your name, but you want me to go in there and risk my life to find some stranger that you fucking met for 3 minutes that you promised you wouldn't go after, so you send me instead. Alright. I really like to know, especially if I'm going to help you. Why don't you want to tell me?
Alright, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
Karen. Alright. All those Karen memes have really ruined that name, huh?
Yeah.
Oops. Alright. Alright,
Right.
that's
So
weird.
you're ready to go look for Al?
Alright, I'm going in for the priceless artifact, but I'll keep an eye out for him. Yeah.
My hero. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
Flashlight. Okay. See you later, motherfucker. Search for the clues about Al's whereabouts. I keep thinking it's AI, but I don't know what I think about this water. What the fuck is this? That's very sus indeed. Yeah, this is a little game. 100%. Hello? Lower flashlight.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence.
I didn't even touch the golden cup, not cup.
Is long forgotten. All knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain. For this shall be their final resting place." Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation, or a warning. Al Worth.
Well, I appreciate they have full voice acting though. Even though the game is kinda little. A Roman gladiator mid-stride. What could have made a gladiator flee? I don't know, they were kinda slaves, you know, lore-wise, so they would probably flee at the very first opportunity. A young Roman woman. It looks like she was begging for her life. And now she's begging for me to stop. Use F5 to quick save and to quick load. Ah, classic Skyrim. Alright. Fucking quick saved. A Roman military commander attempting to scramble away from something. Maybe he just fell. A Roman legionary in a state of terror. What could have happened here? I wonder if these mechanics are fairly close to Skyrim, because I could potentially become Goatson, you know what I mean? Ah, they have fucking loaded these with invisible walls. Skyrim, you jump backwards. They have too many invisible walls here. What are they afraid of? A Roman woman who appears to be praying for help that never came. Is she praying though? Should better pray there's an invisible wall right here. Oh, there is. Follow Al's trail. Complete. Where's this? Hanging golden statue. Of an old man wearing modern clothing. This must be Al, but how is that possible? How is that possible? That I would assume that that's Al right away. Yeah.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. And here there are only two options. Death, and that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
Well, I have nothing to play, so I guess. Oh. As if begging his
Here's
gods
what's
first.
going to happen. Forsen will skip or ignore some tutorial, get frustrated because he lacks information, jump up some rocks, break the game, and bitch about how a game is buggy that 4 people made probably aside a real job. Follows.
I mean, we already established that the game is buggy. Takes me less than 30 seconds. Tap P to enter photo mode in game. I'm so artistic. A Roman relief depicting a great circular portal and 2 women. I wonder who they could be. It's like we traveled through time.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm Pepe and I've just come from the future. Wait, are you speaking English? Shrine of Prosperina? I'm Pepe and I got lost. Wait, are you speaking English?
What? I'm speaking Latin. You are too, although your accent's a little strange. Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you? And what were you doing in the shrine?
Well, it's better to be honest. I'm Pepe and I've just come from the future.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, not right in the head?
Okay, yeah, yes.
That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome here.
Seriously, what's today's date?
We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March.
What year?
It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the empire are you from exactly?
That doesn't help me. Is this before or after Christ? Fuck.
Hey, not so loud. Just saying that name could land you in trouble here. If you haven't heard, his cultists burned down half of Rome last year. Horrible business. I heard Nero executed some of them, but a lot of people are still angry with them, even down here. So, if you're one of them, keep it to yourself. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So, let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your laws?
No, laws. Law. There's just one, the golden rule. And the punishment for breaking it's... well, it's kind of horrific.
What is the golden
but
rule?
Our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
Sure. Lead the way.
When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now. Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat.
That's your farm?
That one usually gets a chuckle.
That's kind of weak.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... well, you know, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs
what's her name,
way
Lydia?
down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him.
Oh, you're a bitch?
Just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I
said you're not
it'll
like
take
you
some
and me.
getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy. Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me,
Magistrate
please.
Sentius. Alright. But what is this about?
I expect the magistrate wants to brief you about the golden rule. It shouldn't take too long. He's busy preparing for the election later today.
Golden rule. Alright, lead the way.
Anything you really need to understand
I
right
wanted
now
to
is
do
the
the I
golden
don't
rule.
think so, but
Let me see if
working
I can
hard.
explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among...
sorry, I have a hard time hearing what the fuck they're saying. I want to kind of turn up the voice.
hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the golden rule is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate
Oh
can explain the
shit,
rest.
10 times
He's
worse?
up these stairs.
Alright. The golden rule.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am.
Finally alone.
May I know your name?
I'm Pepega.
A curious name. to match a curious accent.
Yes.
But I digress. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, maybe hundreds of years ago.
You have a lot of sunlight. It's beautiful.
Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Can't say I have.
Nor could I until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please,
A goddess.
ask away.
Alright. What counts as a sin here?
An intelligent question. There was a
Thank
good
you.
deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy?
Oh shit, thank God I didn't lie in the
trying to
start.
escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide. As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
Alright. Makes sense to me. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. What is legal isn't always moral. In many of your laws and customs are considered barbaric where I'm from. Fuck it.
I'm glad you agree. The key things to remember are that we have laws forbidding treason and blasphemy, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson and so on. I have made my pronouncement on the subject.
I mean, what are you gonna
Unfortunately,
do
there are
if
still
someone
those
does?
here
You
who
all die.
resist, whispering blasphemous and
There's no
treasonous
punishment.
lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
Alright. What did you mean when you said Proserpina sent me?
You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal.
Cycle of
It's
life
said to open
renewal.
a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was
Oh, that
you.
makes things easier.
You don't belong in our time.
You're right. I'm from 2,000 years in the future.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us? Of this city?
You'd all been turned into golden statues? I didn't see anything. Alright, you all be turned into golden statues.
I have imagined it.
But it's for the better, trust me.
1,000 times. But it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it.
Why can't we understand each other? I don't speak Latin. If I do this, will you help me get back to my own time?
If I understand Prosperna's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the Golden Rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you'll have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
It's not really how the paradox works, but sure, why not? Alright. Do you have any suspects?
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's needed here
Occasionally.
is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation.
Alright. I can get behind that. How do I know you're not the person responsible? Alright, fair enough. Alright, that's all the questions I had, man.
So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the Golden Rule?
Well, I mean, you don't have much of a choice. I have much of a choice. Alright. Fuck it, I'm in.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city. Talk to everyone. Help them, if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
Let me do my playthrough, alright? Alright? I'm fucking RPing here. I'm immersing, alright? I'm not RPing as a fucking journalist, asking every single fucking question, alright? I'll get the fucking best ending, but it will be on my fucking terms. Alright? Cocksuckers.
Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo.
Lucretia?
I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
Alright. I'll see what I can do. This will prioritize the new quest, showing its objective markers only. Alright, I'll get on it. 69. Shrine of Apollo. Alright. Is there fall damage in this game? Oh shit, there is.
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
Uh-huh. Sure.
Fresh meat, huh?
Fresh meat. Fucking stick my meat into your...
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Yes. What about the butterflies that just appeared randomly? What?
Name's Rufius.
Rufius.
Better watch your step.
Better watch your step. What do you think about the golden rule?
I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
True, true. I know the feeling. I lived through a pandemic.
Ah, then you know what I'm talking about. I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. While we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned.
What do you think is coming?
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us?
Yes.
When we're not looking?
I did.
Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
I think you're right.
Of course I am.
What's your story?
Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but... family's from Seleucia on Tigris. Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads.
Ironclads. Why don't you have a weapon?
Magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now. If we have to.
Who are you going to vote for?
Meliodas. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us?
Alright, alright. I mean, I don't care about politics, so you vote for whoever you want to vote for.
Whatever.
Whatever. Hello. Wait, did he just spoil this? What the fuck? Is she dead?
Give me a moment. Sorry I'm such a mess. I just lost a patient and a dear friend. Yulia.
Why is she lying like that though?
She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else,
Alright, I had a bit of suspicion, but after search it's official. This game is made based on a fucking Skirin mod made by the same fucking guy who made this game. So that says a lot about the quality. Also, chat, you shut the fuck up, Forsen SW.
Without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake.
Yes, we already knew that.
Eyes with her dying breath.
That snake's cruel black eyes. Interesting. How did they poison her without breaking the golden rule?
Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do.
What is that?
Get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose
if
another
I steal
patient
it, we'll die, so you should care.
I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that Genetricum Fututo and scratching his eyes out.
Alright. This will prioritize the quest showing as the okay. That is dangerous talk though. But I'll get right on it.
Come back if you get sick or injured. Day or night, I'll do what I can.
No items.
It's your fault if XQC hasn't streamed for 5 days. You will never be better than XQC Medal, so bad. So bad, oh medal. XQCL.
That is unfortunate. Aha. Hello.
How'd you do? Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Dacius.
Dacius? Oops. Terrible shame what happened to Lulia. But Lulia. But you just have to carry on, don't we? It's true. Alright, what's your story,
How
man?
did I end up here? That is a lengthy tale.
Let's hear it.
Alright. Well, you see, I'm in the business of procuring rare and precious objects liberated from the enemies of Rome. Mostly sculptures, vases, the occasional slave. Fetch a magnificent price in Roman high society. Had myself a nice little shop in Rome just off the Forum. Lots of foot traffic and close to the docks. Good place to be when the fires broke out. See, about 7 months ago, half of Rome caught on fire. Everyone who couldn't get to an outer gate was running for the river, open to escape by barge. So I gathered my coins and some priceless vases into a cart and had my most loyal slave girl, pretty young thing named a Camphor, push it for me. All the way down to the river, I'm elbowing for a stampede of people, turning back now and then to make sure she hasn't legged it with my valuables. But, to my surprise, we make it, and I see this barge loading up, and it's so full it's almost sinking. But the captain's happy to take my coin, so I start boarding, and then he puts his hand on my chest and he says, "No, too heavy. The cart or the girl." So I did what anyone would have done.
The cart.
Of course I chose the cart. I mean, I can always buy a new slave girl if I still have my money. So I put my hand on the cart, and I guess she realised what was happening because those pretty black eyes of hers go all wide. And in one swift motion, she topples the whole bloody thing into the Tiber.
So you took her with you after all. I think I see where this is going.
Naturally, I dived in after it, hoping to salvage my fortune. Only, I guess I must have hit my head or something, because everything went black. When I came to, I'd washed up on the riverbank, not far from here, with nothing in the world but a single silver coin.
That is unlucky. What does commiserations mean? We'll find out.
Thank you, friend. But it turns out it might have been a stroke of good fortune,
Apologies.
because this place is a veritable treasure trove. Look around you. There must be more gold in here than in the treasury of Rome. If I can just figure out how to get it out of here.
Well, what do you think about the golden rule?
It's terrible for inflation is what it is. There's so much gold just lying around, it's practically worthless. At least down here. Of course, I have an idea for generating real wealth, but what I need is a bow. Just a simple composite bow. I've scoured this city from top to bottom with no luck. But if you happen to find one, bring it to me and we'll talk.
I assume you want me to go find one for the
Oh, well, technically yes, but that just means you'll need to be a little discreet.
Alright.
Thank you, friend.
I need some silphium resin.
Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii. Very well. Perhaps I can interest you in something within your budget? Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii.
How could I come up with 1,000 denarii?
That's hardly my concern. But if you get a job, work hard and save your coins, you should be able to afford it within, say, 5 years?
Mm-hmm. Price gouging over life-saving medicine? What is wrong with you?
Oh, it's perfectly legal.
He's ahead of his time.
Supply and demand, I'm afraid. Take it or leave it.
Take it! Did you hear that?
Hear what?
That whisper.
You sure you're feeling alright? If you're hearing things, perhaps you should pay a visit to Lucretia's clinic.
Well, someone is
Don't
telling me
another
to
Navia
steal
on
it.
our hands.
What happened to Naivia?
She claimed the statues were whispering to her. Nobody else could hear it. Then she shut herself in the palace and we never heard from her again. But I digress. Do you want this silphium or not?
I do. How about I just take it instead?
Well, if you did that, you'd break the golden rule, and we'd share the same fate as the last lot who lived here. Is that what you want?
No. I suppose you're right. Is that what you want? If not, hand them over now. Bluff. Alright, I'll bluff.
Do you think I don't know a bluff when I see one?
Okay.
Nice try.
Well.
Very well. Perhaps I can interest you in something within your budget? Very well. Another time.
I'm just browsing. Well, the voices want me to take it, but I don't know if I should listen to the voices. Speaking of the voices, maybe we can fix them with the Mad Monk. Alright, I don't see the... Oh, shopping list. Things to buy once I've escaped. Villa on Aventine, Rome. 2-horse chariot. Seat on the Senate. 4-horse chariot. Villa on the Bay of Naples. 10-horse chariot. 12 slave girls. Pale and plump. Huh. So, where is he keeping the stash? Oh, it's
whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff. I bet it's worth it.
I'm not taking this. No, the golden rule. We must abide.
Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
That's right. Can you make me a bow?
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil. You arrived on a sad day, friend. What with Julia's death. I wish we could have met under better circumstances.
I did not notice the graffiti. What is your story? What do you think about the golden rule?
Some people say it's divine, the work of a god. But I'm not so sure. It just seems so flawed to me. Like it's distinctly human.
It does sound very flawed.
Once you've been here long enough,
Forsen Katie for 1 year, dude.
People doing things that just seem so wrong to you. But this so-called god doesn't seem to care. Which means one of two things. Either you don't know the difference between right and wrong, or this unknown god doesn't. And I'm pretty sure I know the difference. Do you?
I think so.
Good. Then I hope you'll agree that there are only two ways of dealing with unfair rulers. The first is to leave. The second is to remove the ruler from power. And it seems leaving may not be an option.
So you want to remove the current guy? Alright. I hear you.
I'm glad. It's best if I say
Fortune
no more, but
smile on you, brother.
I hope you'll give it some thought.
Alright, so I don't think this guy can make a bow. But maybe he has something. Virgil, do you really want to be responsible for the sin that destroys us all? Okay, what is this guy's sin?
Salve.
What is your sin?
Welcome back. Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
Uh-huh. Do you like men?
Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagos, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for... what was it? Nearly 10
Why
years.
are you gay?
Watching what I said and
weren't they
where I
cool
looked,
back then?
but that kind of fear eats away at you slowly
Or no?
until living
Maybe it's
isn't
just
any better than the thing you
movies.
were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi.
Alright, I'm sorry to hear that.
Nice of you to say, but not necessary. In
Yeah,
any
I'm just
case,
being polite,
the
dude.
Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least, I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong.
You know who's writing the graffiti?
It's not just graffiti. I have quite a collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset
How
this
am I not
person.
your type, huh?
If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
Cultists?
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one god, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that? If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is, if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
Alright, alright. Let me look into it for you.
What? Really? I didn't expect that. But thanks. It's always a pleasure to meet someone so selfless. I'm glad you arrived when you did. I'd start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants here. Someone who lives or works in the forum must have seen something. But if you find them, please don't hurt or humiliate them. I suspect they're just confused.
Alright.
Come back and let me know what you find. This area is private. Please leave.
What? This area is private, please leave? Bro, what the fuck? Now I'm not helping your ass. How do I go to quests? Tip to see the more leads. Which one is the main ones? The city lives in the first. Figure out who is most likely to break the golden rule. Right. Alright, we're not gonna tell him anything yet. Point of origin. Create a time paradox. Okay. I'm not gonna steal this. A bow might come in useful. We wanna get a bow, but we don't know where to get a bow. We're gonna help this guy. Because he's a blacksmith or something. Craftsman. Alright, we're gonna figure out how to stop Virgil's harassment. Ask the merchant in the forum for clues about Virgil's secret admirer. The forum. What is a forum in this time of day and age?
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside. Ah. Very well.
Ready. Alright. It's a big market.
Help! You have to do something. A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
Who are you?
Fabia, but now's not the time. Are you going to help or not?
Fuck. Alright.
Thank you. He's still in there. Somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
No. Don't find her.
Hear what? What? We don't have time for this. I have to go.
Alright. See ya.
The shrine is collapsing.
What? What the fuck?
Forsen, I'm about to have sex for the first time next week. Does the goddamer have any tips? Also, H.
Don't. You'll break the golden rule.
Why did you have to go in there? Poor sweet girl. I can't believe she is dead. Fabia, I mean. She walked into that empty shrine, and the next moment she is lying dead under a pile of rubble. The gods are cruel and unjust. She was like a daughter to me. I'm sorry, friend. It's not right for me to lay my burden upon you.
What the fuck? Beware, shrine may collapse at any moment. Bro, is this game trolling me right now? Like what? Alright, we shall honor her though by... a small stick with sponge attached. This must be what Romans used instead of toilet paper. It appears to be communal use. Best to put it back immediately. Yeah. Alright, that's fucking nasty, dude. Always remember they're watching. The Assassin's Creed now. Oh shit. Alright, bathhouse. Roman baths. Oh, there's the bow.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
I don't know a Quinctius.
I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood?
That is... I wasn't lying though.
You are not off to a good start. When I ask you a question, I
don't know what that is.
an answer.
Do I know what that is?
Is that understood?
Okay.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place?
You haven't been briefed on your assassination? Why don't you just put that bow down and you can come in and see for yourself?
Oh, how very welcoming of you. You want me to let my guard down, is that it? You're not going to get your claws into me. I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult.
Wait, what's a mystery cult?
Oh, don't play coy with me. I don't care if you're worshipping Bacchus, Magna Mater, or Christ. You lot are all the same to me. Always sneaking off to your secret sanctuaries, indoctrinating each other with your little mantras. The Emperor may have tolerated your activities up until now, but after what Quintius did, those days are numbered.
Alright, but we're not cultists.
You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret?
We can't fucking leave. We're all trapped here. We're not keeping it a secret.
So you admit you're not allowed to leave?
It's not that we're not allowed to leave, we physically can't leave. There's no way out.
Threatening me is not going to help you. But in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me. And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe?
It's not a mantra, it's a warning.
A distinction without a difference. You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues?
They were once people who were turned to gold as punishment.
You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me.
Says the assassin. We didn't turn to gold. God did. And we don't know which one.
Of course you'd say that, but that's what your kind do, isn't it? Our God told us to do it. It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. There's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quintius is.
Who the fuck is Quintius? What is he going to take for you to let this go? Gold? Take all the gold you want. I won't help you even if I did know who it is. I have no idea who or where he is. Tell me about this Quintius.
Very well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burnt half of Rome to the ground and killed thousands in the process.
How do you know he set fire to Rome?
All I know, all I care about, is that the Emperor believes he is guilty and wants him dead. The details are not my concern. This is your last chance. Are you going to tell me where he is?
Previous one, my last chance. Alright, I have no idea who or where he is.
Then you're of no use to me. Do you have any last words?
Do you? You said you wouldn't kill me if I told you the truth.
And there's a simple explanation for that. I lied. But if you want to know the truth before you die, here it is. Once I'm done with you and Quintius, I intend to kill every last one of you wretched degenerates. And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
What the fuck? Wait, what about his bow? What the fuck? Ah! Worst ending? Bro, there was no way I could get out of that situation.
Run side to side!
Run side to side. Sendius? Forgot the quick save. Bro, this game is not about quick saving. It's literally the opposite. If you quick save, you're just cheating the system.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing?
It's literally choices matters. The game. Oh my god. I'm prepared, and we had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Your name is Galerius, and you're about to offer to take me to see Sensius so he can tell me about the golden rule.
Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
No problem.
Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
What? Zipline handlebar? A rudimentary wooden zipline handlebar? Oh,
Just
nice.
attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to.
Why though?
Myself.
Because I'm assuming
worry,
you'll be fucking fucking up a lot of times with the golden rule, so it will be a time saver.
See you around.
Ride it. Woohoo! This way. I will try to help you. Bro, you didn't do shit for me with the fucking...
On your best behavior, I trust?
Assassin. I don't think I'm supposed to go... Am I supposed to go to this guy?
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I'm Pagan. We've had this conversation before.
We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here? I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed, and you had to start over.
I'm pretty sure it was unavoidable with that assassin.
If so,
Chad.
What happened?
I couldn't stop it from being broken.
Ah,
I didn't do shit.
See. Look, it's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered, and do better next time.
Okay.
Now, I assume you sought me out again for a reason?
Not fucking really, actually. Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be waiting here.
I don't know why I went back here. But I guess you have to give me the quest first, otherwise I look like a fucking madman coming to you with the culprit. And also, why the fuck was his body a skeleton over at the shrine? Isn't he supposed to be turned to gold?
Behavior, I trust?
Why the fuck was his body just a skeleton lying there? He was smited? Smited by who? Oh, okay. No spoilers.
Greetings and salutations.
Alright, so, first of all...
Help! You have to do something! A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine.
No.
Over.
No, don't go in the shrine. Do not go in there.
What? Why?
Just trust me.
All right, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful.
Oh, and now I take the assassin into the empty shrine. I'm fucking genius. Alright. I should probably take this note, but I can't. I'll show him. I'll show the assassin the way to the cocksuckers of Quintix.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
But now, wait. But I don't know what happens if you lie. I'm fucking genius, though.
Okay, don't smash it.
Alright.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
I don't know. If lying is a sin, we're about to find out. Because there's a lot of lying options.
Hello, Forsen.
I haven't done
I'm
it so far.
Captain. We had the conversation before. H.
We have many times.
Curse you, cultist.
Honestly, they captured the spirit of Skyrim perfectly. Well, I'm guessing that this is... I mean, it's not stealing if he's dead. That's for sure. So maybe lying is not so bad. And Bernier has ordered the execution of a cultist named Quinctius. He's a known associate of a cultist and suffers from delusions of grandeur. Alright. I'll take the arrows and the 1 coin that he had. Really? 1 coin. He listens with their ears. Oh. So he's using these to spy on the sins. So as long as there are no golden statues around, you can do crimes. Am I already figuring out the whole game? Devs, I have 140 IQ, I'm sorry. Greek statue of a woman. Probably the goddess to whom this temple is dedicated. Perhaps a local Greek resident knows more about her. Aha! What is this? Oh, I should have maybe returned the bow. What? I can use the bow. It's not a crime if you get away with it. A Greek liar. Bust. Well, we haven't gotten a quest to go here. Who the fuck is this? Jerking off?
Come and join me by the fire.
Okay.
Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name?
I'm Papaya.
It's a sincere pleasure to meet you.
Who the fuck are you?
Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
I found this place by accident.
Then perhaps the fates brought you here to learn the secrets of this place. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I have been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument with somebody astute.
Okay. I can give you some philosophical arguments.
Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the golden rule?
Oh, that's not a very philosophical question. Not yet.
You have much to learn. It's best if you figure it out on your own. Come back once you've made progress.
I'd really like you to tell me.
Then you should speak with your contemporaries in the city above. Ask them about their stories and see if you detect a pattern of some sort. It is best if you come to this realization for yourself. You would never believe me if I told you.
Okay. That might be true. But what is this place that I found by accident? It's a fucking maze. Huh. It's locked. Aha!
Ah, you've returned.
Yeah, I just got lost. Aha! Aha! Think I can get through here? Do you know who I am? Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back.
Ah, you've returned. You've returned. Kinda wanna use the arrows. I don't really wanna give away the bow, but if we're gonna get closer to the truth, I think we have to. Eye sharpened pencils, 21 bears, Keith, Looney Mad, excommunicated, Sarsik, Arazai, Nut, and Light in 95. Thank you, boys. Murderer, Ziv Ziv. Thank you for the prime sub as well. Alright. You
there. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice
a
fine bow.
10,000
No idea
denarii.
your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban. But I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you.
No.
I have no use for a wooden bow myself. But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts.
Go on.
Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues?
The statues come to life and fire golden bows, arrows at them.
And here I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. In any case, supposedly 1 or 2 of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold.
Alright.
Of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life, which has to be stopped. And yet...
I'll take a leak. Alright. Now we're fine. I just really had to take a leak, unrelated to the call. Alright. And even if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested? Half of infinite wealth. There's no half. I think the golden goose is meant to be a cautionary tale. That sounds grossly unethical. Yes, I think the golden goose is meant to be a cautionary tale.
I might have skimmed over that one, but don't be so pedantic. Are you interested or not?
Am I interested? Turning people into gold? I think no. That sounds grossly unethical.
Oh, I'm not suggesting we use such a bow on people. There's no profit in breaking the golden rule.
In that case, go on.
Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan, but first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana?
Not really.
No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself.
Alright.
And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand?
A golden bow?
Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you know what.
But you want me to steal it?
Oh, gods no. If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No, here's what I propose. You give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade. But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead. But in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step.
Alright, let me just fucking...
You must have questions.
Take your shit and replace it with other shit. Why can't you do it yourself?
I'm more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you.
Uh-huh.
So, are you in, partner?
We're gonna have to give away the bow, chat, but we can't really use the bow without committing a crime, I think, so... I guess, fuck it. I'll do it, but don't ever call me partner. If you don't like action or horror elements, feel free to decline. What the fuck?
Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get
Pussy
started on a
devs.
layer of gold leaf.
Suck
This
my
is
nuts.
a quality weapon. Now, bear with me for a moment. And here we are, a gold leaf bow.
Oh shit. Fake golden bow.
Now I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods
End of the
not
street
watch over
on the
you.
left. Alright. This end of the street, okay. Why are... Ah! That was truly horrifying. Good thing the devs warned me. Alright. A Roman man on his knees, as if uttering a desperate prayer. Clearly it fell on deaf ears. Alright, I'm just gonna... What the fuck are those? I'm just gonna take the quiver. Alright, they're not looking, are they? Oh, he fucking is looking. Alright, we're gonna make them look the other way. I'm over here. Alright. Okay. Alright. How the fuck do I... Oh, the bracers, right. Alright. We gotta move this guy. I don't know how to swap it out. Aha! Oh shit! I just realized. I wanna kinda like get fire arrows here. I'm stuck. Alright. How do you want me to swap this out? Oh, I did it. Alright, we're
You,
cool.
partner? Do you have the bow?
He's behind me. Brutus.
Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you.
You locked me in here?
A little bit slow, aren't you? Yes, I locked you in. And until you give me my bow, you're gonna stay in there, like Tantalus in Tartarus.
How is this not against the golden rule? You should just split the riches between the two of us.
No, technically, I never said that. I said, if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, infinite wealth is still infinite. It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference between a hypothetical and a promise, now is it? Oh, I do love a good loophole.
Well, I still have the bow. How can I trust you after you double cross me like this?
You're just gonna have to take your chances, I'm afraid. The bow, now. And don't even think about giving me the fake one. I'll recognize my own handiwork.
There's no way I'm giving you this bow. I'll find another way out. Even if I gave it to you, you'd probably just leave me in here. Forget about it.
I would reconsider my position quickly if I were you. I'm not sure if you noticed, but you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest, and they can be rather aggressive toward intruders. You know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill a man, but I always wondered how anyone could have known that. Let's find out if they were right, shall we?
Escape the temple. Must be a secret entrance somewhere. The nest? Yeah, I'm not sure. What? What do you want me to do with the fucking nest? Huh?
Okay, it's moving. I picked last time, so it's your turn now, woman.
Okay, we're watching new 3-hour stand-up comedy special, and you should...
God damn it, I say no more shit videos. That's it. I'm locking you up in a cell forever, woman 10.
This doesn't seem like a good idea. I'm just saying, this looked like a horrible idea. Fuck you, shoot the nest. You shoot the fucking nest. Alright, I have golden arrows. Alright, that's my cue. Ha! Advice, don't buy a knife, man. You're scary as shit. Fletched arrows. Denarius, 112. Ah. The algae? You want me to... Oh, maybe you want me to shoot the algae. That, I don't know. Okay. Alright, I don't know how that works science-wise, but I'll take it. Navia's journal.
I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me, a rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again, and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and, disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that, even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings. It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
Alright. I don't know if they're technically living. It'd be pretty hard to breathe with this golden shit. I have to fucking pull it back max. Where are we now? Palace? Alright, there's some sort of lag shit here. Find a way into the palace. I did. I did it! Hello, my lady. Old chest. Fletched arrows. I have a lot of fucking arrows now. Can waste some. Don't fuck with me. The fuck? Bitch. That's right. When you mess with the best. Ah! The fuck? Fuck you. That's right. But they're already fucking golden. The fuck? This guy's fucking coming. Getting turned golden is his fetish. Oh, coin pouch, $72. Was that chest? More arrows. Not that my aim needs it. If you know what I'm saying, chat.
You're not supposed to be here.
So I can turn her into gold. That's right. Welcome. Gotta kick 'em all. A fermented fish sauce used as a condiment. It gives off a faint salty aroma. Alright, we can't go through here, so I guess gotta go through here. Yeah, I fucking know. Advice, friends. Much? Fuck, let me play the game. Oh, fuck. That's right, bitch ass motherfucker. Oh shit, it's like one of those fucking Hindu gods. Oh. They kind of look like they kind of look like the robots from the Will Smith movie, I, Robot. What? I thought you were dead. I thought it was like role-playing before the gold turning animation. Gotta kick 'em all. What are those butterflies? You shall not pass. Am I supposed to get up here? Oh shit. Ah, fucker. Wait, legendary chest. And $50. I wasted a lot of arrows. Why didn't I just... Okay. We got plenty. Don't tell me what to do. Distract them. What? What the fuck? I tried to shoot. Wait, what happened? What did they want me to do with this? Wait. Oh, there's the vase. I'm stuck. We're good. Hello. Key to palace doors. Alright. Take it. Navius Journal Número 2.
After I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow? Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what small mercies I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of the world, of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor, who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I have ever known. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors to this place, and set to work.
Alright, so she's in love with a statue. Ah! Oh, fuck. Now we fucked up. Fuck. Now I'll never know what's in here. Fucker. What the fuck? Hang on. Hopefully there's another door here. Fuck. Missed legendary sword. What the fuck? Something here. It's fine. Bitch. Ah! I forgot to take these arrows, that's why I had to go back here. And this chest, of course. Okay. What? What do you want? What? What? I'm confused. What did they want from me with those vines? They're leading the way. He says go to the left. Slide to the left. Am I supposed to climb these? Oh. Sorry, devs, I misunderstood. Because there's no climbing animation! Fuck you! What? How did he die? The fuck? He's still breathing.
Kill me.
Not today.
Kill me.
I want that vase. But that's not worth it. A young woman with her arms raised as if suddenly terrified by something unknown. But it is known to me now. Bitch. What did they want me to do with these vases? I'm confused. I've been making more money recently. Thought I'd share the love. Thanks for doing what you do. Bye for now. Cheery mode. Dude, that was like hours ago. What the fuck?
My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy,
Do you not have hitboxes? I fucking shot you in the dick. No, what happened to the lore? Where's my lore? I was listening to that. I don't know how to replay it, so I'm just gonna...
My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prison.
I've spent a total of $275 on donations to Forsen.
Who I called Iodame after the Athenians.
Does that include the current one?
Medusa. Drilling through the gold that
Please
encased
reply.
her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath and appeared to cause her great pain.
Disgusting.
First, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not. It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken. Undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength and those sharp metal talons. This was my thanks for trying to save her. Whatever possessed Iodame to attack, she was clearly not a suitable subject for my experiment, and I was forced to lock her inside an isolated wing of the palace and bar the door. As I continued working on others, I could hear her flailing and launching herself at the other side endlessly. Regrettably, my other experiments bore similar results, and after relocating a few times, most of the palace is now too dangerous to work in. Still, as much as my heart aches to know that you're suffering, I cannot risk attempting to ungild you yet. Not until I have perfected a method that will bring you back to me, whole in both mind and body, and ensuring your humanity is preserved. I promise you this. One day we will be together, even if I have to free every last statue in this god's forsaken place.
Alright. So she was just peeling off the...
I've spent a total of $285 on donations to Forsen.
Classic. Instant classic. Alright, so they're half peeled. But it doesn't break the golden rule to inflict the pain on them. You can talk. I don't understand what you're saying.
Don't smash it. Okay, don't smash it.
Who are you? Behind me? Oh fuck, is that her? You must be in Navia.
And you must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and disturbed my experiments. And, worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that.
If you attack me, we'll both end up encased in gold.
And do you think I care about that? I don't care what happens to me, as long as you get what you deserve.
This has nothing to do with me.
Liar! I locked and barred the gate. I left a message warning you all to leave me alone. I just wanted to do my experiments in peace, for her. And now look at her. You made me turn the most beautiful woman I've ever seen into this. Look at her. She's in agony. All I wanted was to spend my last moments with her, to see her beautiful face, to hear her speak freely, instead of in those cryptic whispers. But as soon as I began my work, she stopped whispering to me.
Oh, she's the one.
I discover she started whispering to you instead.
The main whisperer.
What's so special about you?
I don't know. It's not just that. It's not just this statue whispering to me. A lot of them do it, but it's always the same voice.
What do you mean, the same voice?
It's like someone else is whispering to me through the statues.
Yes. I remember when they used to whisper to me. They did sound similar. I just thought it was because all voices sound the same when they whisper. But now that I think about it, they were all benevolent and seemed to share a common knowledge. But if these bodies are mere conduits for that one voice, then this body is nobody. And everything I've done here was...
Nothing?
Wait, I see what you're doing. You're trying to steal her away from me. Were you planning to wait until I'd done all the hard work, then swoop in? Is that it?
Women. Don't call him crazy. No, I swear.
Liar! You tried to steal her away from me, and now look what you made me do. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't peel you too.
I don't know, Gilmore Girls is on. All I want to do is leave.
What? What are you talking about?
I got trapped in tunnels under the city and came up inside the palace.
So you're saying you weren't coming for us?
I never had any intention of hurting you.
So I did all this. I ruined her. For nothing. What have I done?
Collection. My mother has spent $295 on donations to Forsen.
And in so much
and equally
pain.
much for other services.
It's the air, coming into contact with her flesh. It's agonizing for them. But the only way to fix it will be to break the golden rule and let it run its course.
No.
At least that way she'd be golden again, and we'd be together. All it would take is one little cut.
I can't undo this.
It's too late. There's nothing you can do. I have to do this. I'm sorry.
I can cover in gold again. I can wind back time and make it so that I never came in here. I can cover in gold again.
What? How?
This golden bow is the weapon that encases people in gold.
Really? I'm not sure I believe you. But if you can undo this mess, I'll give you the key to my old medical chest in the Shrine of Apollo. I imagine it would help Lucretia ease the suffering of those still in the city. But if you're lying to me, I'll break the golden rule and kill you and everyone else in this city. Understood?
Understood. What about suicide? Is that breaking the golden rule? Alright.
Make her gold, or I'll make us all gold.
Alright. She's gold!
You did it. You took away her pain. I don't know what to say. Thank you, thank you. I swear I will never harm her again. I swear it.
I mean, she's still
I'll
in
stay
pain.
here to keep her company. But these poor souls, what can be done for them? I've tried everything I can. I fear the only one
Further
capable of
correction.
releasing them
My
properly
father has
is
spent
whichever god
305
doomed them in the
bucks
first
on
place.
donations to
In any
Forsen.
case,
Does this mean you'll fist him?
Here's the key I
Minus
promised
305
you.
Lou.
It opens a chest in the Shrine of Apollo. I believe there are a few things
We'll talk
in
about
there
it next
which may be useful to
Friday.
Lucretia.
Alright. A little bit uncomfortable. See what I can make happen, alright? Thank you, man. For the advance. Alright,
Now,
we got the
please
key.
leave. The door here leads out onto the palace balcony. You should be able to make your way down from there.
Goodbye.
And never return.
You think I want to return? Huh? Motherfucker. I'm not shooting her, dude. That's breaking the golden rule. Chat. Secret area. Ah! Should take the zip line. Ah! Oh fuck. Right. So we have to talk with this motherfucker. But first, let me get that medicine chest. She will guide you. Who? It's a guy. I'm assuming. Where is the Apollo shrine? Where I got this bow.
Salve.
Salve. Oh, it was over here. Now where's this fucking cocksucker? Huh? Remember me?
You took care of him?
The fuck? Where the fuck are you?
An accident? So, it's over? Oh God, it's such a relief. I really thought we were all going to die. I do have a question though. That shrine, the one I was going to hide in, did you No, it was going to collapse. I don't understand. Oh, I see. I should probably keep my big mouth shut then. Sorry.
You better.
I promise, nobody else will ever know what you did. But I know. That was really clever.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm
big
glad
brain.
you're here. Oh, speaking of which, welcome. I'm Fabia. Sorry I was a bit frantic before. Need anything?
I need you to keep your mouth shut. What's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell. I mostly just bake bread and try to help out where I can.
Uh-huh. How do you... I'm not that interested. Any idea who's threatening Virgil?
Terrible shame, that is. Maybe this will help. Late last night, I was cleaning my oven when I heard some noises outside. The forum's usually dead quiet at that hour, so I came out to see what was going on. To be honest, I thought maybe poor old Dooley had got out of his cell and was snooping around again. So I put my head out and saw someone in front of Virgil's shop. I couldn't tell who, it was too dark. I called out to them, but they just turned and ran off without a word. All I remember is they ran past a lit torch, and the light glinted off something metallic. Armour, I think. So I suppose it could only be one of three people. Horatius, Domitius, or Rufius. I hope that helps.
Horatius, Domitius, and Rufius. Alright, we only met Rufius, correct? Alright, thanks for your help.
Thanks again for taking care of our problem.
And Horatius? Who was Horatius? Was that the first guy? The first guard? Yes? Alright. Oh, she was all the way over here. So I couldn't see her. Alright,
Shiny.
Oh shit, him fucking coming.
I need to think. This one. Fuck. We need to find me. No. Where's this guy? Huh? Where did he go?
Salve.
What have you baked for us today, my talented young friend?
Same thing I've made every day for the last 5 months, George. Bread.
Ah, but it's the way you make it which makes it so magnificent.
I just
Fuck, where is this guy?
Dead simple.
And yet, you managed to elevate it to an art form somehow.
You old flatterer. What are you like?
You just walked past him? That's not him. The guy who owns the fucking spice that locked me into the fucking temple. Where the fuck is he? Hello?
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
What's the status of the election? What's your story?
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?"
I'm Sigma male.
Oh,
I'm in a hurry.
You say? Well, in that case, let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
Alright, what's a Vestal priestess?
You really don't know? You are from far away, aren't you?
Remind me.
I am one of the priestesses, charged with keeping the sacred flame in Rome's shrine of Vesta burning. I take it you know who Vesta is?
Remind me.
Vesta is the mother goddess of hearth and home, and the guardian of the Roman people.
Hearth and home. Okay, okay. There's a goddess for that. That's unfortunate. What do you do here?
Put simply, I tend to the temples, ensure their sanctity is preserved.
Now I'm wondering what the fuck you're doing here with the prisoner.
Why? So that we continue to honor our gods, invite their blessings, and not bring their wrath down upon us, of course. It's vital that we keep them appeased and remain in their good graces.
Alright, alright. How did you end up here?
No, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here?
A young woman named Karen dragged me out of the river, unconscious, and sent me in here.
Karen, you say? And nothing about that name seemed odd to you?
It's an older name, but not uncommon where I'm from. It carries negative connotations where I'm from. I think I see where this is going.
You do? Well then, have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should.
Salve.
Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any patterns.
Any patterns? Alright, but you didn't give me shit from what you remember, but... Alright.
Good. Thank you. But please be careful. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you too.
What happened to Livia?
Up until a few weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member of our little community, darning clothes and cutting hair. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself. Galerius and I visited her to see how we could help, but she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill. Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the golden rule was too much for her. But there is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her. I just don't want to see that happen to you. So be careful, will you?
I'll be careful, my lady.
Now, go and follow the thread of truth through this labyrinth, and come back to me if you discover any patterns.
Yes, ma'am.
Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
Hello?
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 Hello? What's your story, bro?
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
You're also special.
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Did somebody think you were going to steal? So you're a thief?
Yes. But I wasn't. I was just looking.
Uh-huh. Is that all?
They said I did it more than once. But I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
Liar Billy. A liability?
Yes. They said I have to live here now, and gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Alright, let's see what you got, Liar Billy. Letter from Sensius to Dooley. Magistrate Sensius Dedulius, I am writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behavior arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. While I am sympathetic to your plight and the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message.
Smile on you, brother.
The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems likely you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the cisterns, which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I have reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community and must have your freedoms limited, lest you break the golden rule. It is my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you are incarcerated should you experience further lapses in memory. Okay.
What does it say?
It says they caught you trespassing several times and they locked you up to stop you breaking the golden rule.
My treasure!
My precious!
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said, if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it.
The treasure
All I remember
is the
is
friendship
he said
in your
something
heart,
about
man.
the cisterns. But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And Ek, the priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
Alright, if you give me that key, I can try to find out what it unlocks.
Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot.
Prison break, is that against the golden rule? Alright, let me talk to the magistrate.
He's already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what.
Then maybe it's time we had a new magistrate.
Like Galerius. He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember
What the hell is
what
cisterns?
It was. Just that it was way up high and very precious.
Sewer? Oh. Alright, I'll see what I can do, my man. Let's talk about your treasure.
My friend Hannibal used to look after me.
Yeah,
He
okay,
said
you already
all
said
around-
this. Fair enough.
Bye bye.
Fucking Alzheimer.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Have we met before? Bye bye.
I did not do it. Well, that proves it then. I know. So, where do you think this guy went? Equidia.
Isn't the great temple
He really did not
majestic?
look busy, by the way. Now he's talking to the other one. Who is this?
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not? Malleolus isn't receiving visitors at the moment, it being election
It's the mountain.
The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus, you go through me.
Literally. Alright, I'd like to meet Malleolus.
He's busy. Unless... No. You don't look like you could afford it.
Afford what?
I'm glad you asked. See, he's a busy man, and this is an important day. He'll be inside practicing his victory speech for tonight. Left me strict instructions he doesn't want to be disturbed. So if you want to see him, I'll need something valuable in return.
Isn't soliciting bribes a sin?
Bribe? That's such an ugly word. What I'm looking for is more of a tribute to me, your soon-to-be patron.
Uh-huh. Here's 10 denarii. Oh, actually, what do you want?
Dunno. Something good.
Uh-huh. Alright, how about 100 denarii?
Coolio mio. Just make it good.
Alright, here's 10 denarii.
Hey, Caput Murde. Future AS. Just make it good.
What? I'll see what
Just
I can
make
do.
it good.
About the tribute you wanted?
What have you got for me? Just make it good.
Did I give it to him? Alright, who are you gonna vote for?
Malleolus, of course. If old man Sentius can't even protect his own
Wait, there are
daughter,
3
how
candidates?
can we trust him to protect us?
Alright. Are you the one threatening Virgil?
Do I seem like anonymous threats are my style?
Fair enough.
Whatever. Just remember, I'll be watching.
Alright. Oh.
Thank you. Thank you. I am
Is breaking in a crime?
Magistrate. Yes, yes. Thank you. I'm delighted and deeply honored to be elected your magistrate.
Thank you.
Did you just scale the wall to my villa somehow? I must remember to have words with that buffoon Domitius.
No, don't tell him.
Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me?
So you're Quinctius?
My name is Marcus Malleolus Gurgis. You seem to have confused me with someone else.
You have one green eye and one blue eye, just like the description in this execution order from Emperor Nero.
You mean my heterochromia? I am guilty of nothing more than having different colored eyes. And I'm hardly the only person with the condition. Alexander the Great had it too, as it happens. I like to think it is simply the way the gods have chosen to mark a natural-born ruler. Nothing more.
Alright, alright. My mistake.
That's quite alright. We all make mistakes.
I want you to withdraw from the election.
Are you insane? You barge into my villa uninvited and then make outrageous demands? Why would I withdraw from an election I'm bound to win?
Because if you don't, I'm going to kill you.
You fool.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
What? I was fucking. What? I can't bluff? Bluffing it. What? Oh, threaten. Oh my god, a direct hit.
Protect me.
Fucking everything is locked. Fuck! Fuck! Oh.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost? Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening.
I need you to stop Fabia entering the empty shrine and tell the new arrival he'll find what he's looking for in there.
Alright, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood.
That's it. Now go as fast as you can.
But once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
It didn't even give me the item. I guess it gave it to me before. It's because I'm Batman. Wait, I actually lost the bow. How do I have the zip line but not the bow? Explain that, developers. The myth of the golden rule. As per our custom, I shall begin by paying my respects to the god responsible for this city. For our continued prosperity and tranquil seclusion, he deserves our admiration. But here I must depart from customs, for his attempt at imposing strict rule upon us is oppressive and overreaching, and deserving of our contempt. You're a fucking statue. I have the bow. Alright. Now, do we have the key? We do have the key. And this guy, now he won't know what the fuck who we are.
Wonder how much one of these statues is
Salve
worth
again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. Just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them.
Okay. You'd never believe me if I told you.
Oh, come on. I just did as you asked. The least you can do is level with me. I'll keep it between us. I promise.
Okay. I'm reliving the same day over and over again.
You're toying with me, right? Wait. You're not kidding, are you? That's the only way you could have known. You're a bit like... Oh, what was his name? Sisyphus. Yeah, that's the one. Old King Sisyphus.
How so?
Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago. For daring to think he could outsmart the gods, he was given a terrible punishment. He was forced to push a great boulder up to the top of a hill. Only, just as it reached the top, it would roll all the way back down to the bottom, forcing him to start over
no, that's me playing
and over
Counter-Strike.
and over again for all eternity. Just like you. Actually, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never quite reach. The Pleiades had to keep fetching water in a sieve. Oh, and Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. But on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were. Anyway,
maybe this is the underworld.
Too upset to get yourself into this position. You seem all right to me. So I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to help you, and you just focus on finding a way to break the cycle you're in.
Well, you're not gonna remember any of this next time, so. But thanks.
Anytime, friend. Now I'm going to keep your secret. Although it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right? Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy. I know when I'm not wanted. May fortune smile on you, friend.
Alright, as I was saying, you, sir, are a
Hello there,
cocksucker.
friend. May I say, that is a glorious bow you're carrying. Do you mind if I ask where you acquired it?
I took it from the shrine of Diana only to discover you locked me inside with an angry hornet. I managed to escape, and after harrowing ordeal in the palace, traveling back in time, here I am.
Are you well, stranger? Have you been out in the sun too long? You seem a little confused. Perhaps you should go and see Lucretia in a clinic.
Perhaps you should. Shut
Very well.
the
Another time.
fuck up. Alright, where's the Temple of Apollo? It's over here. Yeah. Wait, what? Why is it locked?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
Double bow! Duping! Oh wait, no, the temple is not there. This is the... Wait, is the chest in here maybe? No, I'm pretty sure it's in the temple. Oh my god, it is in here. Fuck. I thought I was in the temple. Navia's treatment notes. Treatment notes. Flatulence. Rhubarb? Really? Ulcers. Gentian. Stomach pain. Glucoriza. Rheumatism. Willow bark. Boils. Aloe. Aloe! Alright, maybe she wants this information. Hey.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that Culus cumbulatus decius won't give it to me.
Sorry.
It's too late. She just slipped away.
I was hoping to chat. Should I come back later?
No. Now it's fine.
Okay.
I can't afford to wallow here. And I need the distraction.
Viden, thank you for the 3
What's
years,
on
man.
your mind?
Join the badge, Prong, Tom Kickers, Steve, Engineer Devoid, Ultra Pooper Warrior, and Fairy Q. Welcome back. What's your story?
I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Navia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared. I'm tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up.
What do you mean? How did you end up here?
My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked and turned into an awful philanderer. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry, but I knew he would sooner have me killed than give me my right. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came. As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned, I ran. I could barely see for the smoke, and the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else, and leapt in.
So it's the
The
river.
next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank.
Alright, I see the connections.
It's
Sorry to
alright.
hear that.
Say what you will about this place. At least my fornicating husband will never find me.
Your
And while
fornicating
there's no
husband.
shortage of snakes here, at least with the golden rule, they have to try to be discreet about it.
Alright. Do you want this fucking list, or who do I give this fucking list to? Can we talk about Lulia?
Well, come back if you get sick or injured. Day or night, I'll do what I can.
Alright, so what do I do with this list that I found? I don't know who this belongs to, or who wants this. Maybe we'll find out.
Shiny.
Alright. Did I ask this guy about his story yet? I think I did. Peccator. Sinner. Peccator. Alright, we don't know who did this yet. Alright, where's the woman? Oh yeah, she's over here now, I think. Did I ask him?
Rufius.
I did ask him.
Whatever.
Whatever, man.
Greetings and salutations. Greetings. I'm Georgius.
This is
It gladdens me to
Georgius.
see another foreigner
It's
now.
gorgeous.
We must stick together, you and I. And I must say, my sartorial friend, your clothing is most extraordinary. I have traveled distant trade routes from the markets of Damascus to the farms of India, and never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you. Tell me, I must know, from which exotic part of the world do you hail?
My nation doesn't exist yet. I'm from beyond the edge of the known world.
Then you are an explorer, like me. Wonderful. You must have many stories to share. I cannot wait to hear them. We will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now, do you require assistance? I know you do not require clothing, so information perhaps?
Information, perhaps. Yes, what's your story, man?
My story? How kind of you to ask. I am a tailor and I run the humble shop in the forum.
Humble shop. Alright. How did you end up
A
here?
good question. A very good question indeed. And I would be happy to tell you if only I could remember it clearly myself.
Okay. Why don't you tell me what you do remember?
I remember I had just been to Rome to sell an extraordinary selection of wares, and drowning in coin, I decided to celebrate my success. I rented a prestigious villa by the Tiber, invited over a few select friends, and we began making our way through some of the most exquisite wine money could buy. Quite a lot of it, in fact. Now, I have had visions and awoken in strange places before. I have even found myself naked in the desert sands more than once, but none of that compares to this. This time, I remember people screaming, then falling into a void as empty as time before creation, gasping for air, and then nothing. When I regained my faculties, I was lying naked by the banks of the Tiber, gods know how many miles from my villa. Indeed. I'm lucky I was carrying a little extra weight. I believe it kept me afloat. In any case, it seems I'd been rescued and resuscitated by a benevolent stranger. I went to find firewood for his campfire, stumbled across a cave, and discovered that trapdoor temple. And here I am.
Alright. We got it.
Anything you like. I hope that our paths
I'll be
cross
going.
again.
Talk to you later, my man. Alright. Equation. Let's talk, you and I.
A new face. Ave
Oh,
and
right.
Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
I've been asking people about how they wound up here, trying to find a pattern.
Interesting. I'm not sure why you're telling me, but you've come to the right person. Did you find a pattern then? What have you noticed?
Some people mentioned a river.
Yes. I understand many of our friends were carried here by a river current. What else?
That's all I noticed.
There are definitely some common threads there.
I think that
I
another
think we'll need at
coincidence
least a
is that
few to ensure we're not
these
just
people
seeing
were
coincidences.
bad people.
Keep asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind, and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first.
All right. What's the status of the election?
See you again soon.
All right, so where's the quest log? Which hotkey was that? Eat Equita's ass.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
J? It wasn't J. I brought it up before, but I forgot. Huh? I've tried all the fucking keys. The fuck? O for objective? No, I tried. Tab. I'm retarded. Alright, we don't want to steal this. Investigate Domitius, Horatius, and Rufus. Yeah. And then... Wait. Horatius, Domitius, and Rufus. Alright. Who the fuck was Domitius? Was that the guard in front of the other guy? No, that wasn't him. Is it this guy? Let's fucking talk to this guy. Are you threatening Virgil?
No idea what you're talking about.
Alright, fair enough.
Whatever.
Alright, let's go see the
That's
lost.
quite an impressive
Ah! You motherfucker.
What is it, citizen?
Are you threatening Virgil? Actually, what's your story?
I'm a legionary of the 1st Italica, but there's not a lot of fighting down here. So the magistrate has assigned me other duties. I act as the magistrate's right-hand man, keeping an eye on his daughter, I should say, and the others, and making sure they're all behaving. I also keep a register of new arrivals.
Alright, how did you end up
I'm
here?
from Liguria, up north originally. I was doing alright for myself, 12 years into my service. Had a nice girl lined up for when it was all over. Not anymore. She's probably figured I'm long gone and moved on by now. I try not to think about it. My commander sent me to deliver a message to Rome. While I was there, I thought I'd do something nice for my girl. And pick up a little pendant from a silversmith.
Did you steal it by any chance?
Flooding through the streets, shouting fire. People were screaming, trampling each other. Then some Genetricum fugitive tried to take advantage of the chaos and pinch my pendant. I remember chasing him through the crowds, down towards the river. And then... nothing.
What?
Blacked out.
Genetricum? What the fuck does that mean?
No idea how I ended up floating so far downriver. But I'm fortunate to be alive, I suppose.
Genetricum, it's the second time. The first time I was brushing it off. But what the fuck does that mean? Geneticum. Alright, I'm sorry to hear that.
Ah, don't be. As Seneca the Younger said, difficulty strengthens the mind.
Unknown
as labour does the
perpetrator.
body. That said, Scintilla's disappearance has been more difficult than I'd care to admit.
It's an insult. Alright. Are you the one threatening Virgil?
What? Absolutely not. I know someone's been threatening him, and I'm not happy about it. But I can assure you, it isn't me.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. But everyone says it's not them. Is he a citizen
I don't see
register?
why not. Just make sure I get it back by tomorrow.
I was gonna borrow it for a fucking day. Just gonna have a peek, but alright. Alright. Duty, Malleus Guard, quarters, slum. He lives, wait, so he's the fucking guard of this candidate, but he lives in the fucking slum. Alright. Maybe we can see where he, like his bedroom, maybe we can go investigate it. Who was the other guy? Who was the guy that's so rude? Rufius. He lives in the slum too. Okay. I don't even know where the fucking slum is. Sure, I'll give it back to you tomorrow. Thanks.
Of course.
I'll be going now. Alright, what the hell is a slum in this city? What is this?
You're not thinking about going into the cistern?
Oh, these are the cisterns. I wasn't, but now I am.
Contrary little cap at murder, aren't you?
Why shouldn't I go down there?
Nobody's told you about Hannibal. Why do I have to do everything round here?
That's in the movie.
So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground. And hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie. I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal.
Wouldn't that have broken the golden rule?
If it was a man, maybe. But I swear on my life this was no man. More like a Strix. Or some Versipalus that feeds on human flesh. I didn't stick around to see which.
Amazing voice acting. I think this voice acting is good compared to a lot of I've played. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
What any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others.
That was a great story, but I'm still going down there.
It's your funeral.
Actually, it's all of our funerals. If I can't solve this stuff. Alright, who lives here? You're the one who's supposed to be helping me. Note to Octavia.
The green curtain behind Forsen is just for acoustics, Copper's in. It is not there to hide Nina and Pepper's limbs hanging from the ceiling, Copper's in.
An anonymous friend to Octavia, may the Lord bless and keep you. I'm sorry I could not risk discussing this with you in person, but if I am right, then you're a believer like me. You may not be able to worship openly here, but know that you're not alone. If you ever feel like you need somewhere to pray, there's a special place waiting for you deep in the caves behind the theater. Turn right at the first fork and again at the second. Alright, remember that, chat. Alright, we're not gonna steal that, are we? Nah. We just put everything back. Hello? Yeah, we're not gonna steal this shit. Show what's behind the curtain. What? What fucking curtain? Oh, in real life. No, I have to clean up for a second first, and then yeah.
Kill me.
Oh, these are not golden arrows? Oh shit. He's still alive then, I guess. Wait, so I have the fake bow? Wait. Okay. Sorry about that. It's already dead. Alright, there's something fishy going on in here. Find a creative way into the upper systems. Wait a second. We gotta make sure that can't move. We don't want to miss anything that could be important for our mission. Like this! Ha! Ha! $765! What did I tell you, chat? What the fuck did I tell you? Yeah, what? And a emaciated human-like creature spattered in gold. It appears to have been crushed to death while entering the cisterns from the cave beyond. Alright. Now we'll go up the fucking cistern, alright? Aha! Everything happens for a reason. You want to fucking jump? Well, that was fucking useless. There's no way I make this jump. Alright, we're up. Who the fuck is this? Italian plumber. It's a me, Maldio.
You? Who are you? Did he send you?
Who? I'm Pepega. Nobody sent me.
Do you know you're here? You have to help me escape before that monster comes back.
What's going on here?
I'm Centilla. I found a way out through the gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape...
Who did you tell about it?
He wants to keep us all here forever. Or until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key.
You can't kill him, though. Who did this to you? How?
Sentius, my adoptive father. Furies help me.
Oh, is this the daughter that supposedly died? How hasn't this broken the golden rule?
I don't know. He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either.
Uh-huh. What will you do if I release you?
I'm going to take that key from around his neck, even if it means cutting his throat to get it. I'm done caring about the golden rule. I just want out. Help me, and we can escape together.
What about the others?
There won't be enough time. Just you and me. What do you say?
Tempting offer. But, what if I round everyone up so that they're ready to escape once the golden rule is broken?
There's no time. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. Quick, you have to let me go. It's now or never.
I'm sorry, but if I let you go, everyone else is going to die.
No, you can't just leave me here.
I'll come back for you.
So heartless.
I promise. Not heartless, just rational.
I hate you. I spit on you. I hope Dis drags you to Tartarus.
And also, there's no one coming. Liar. Which way did I come from, though? From the staircase? No, from there. Chocobo Tamer, JJL 3007, Showban, Somnambulus, and Volcano Gunner with the 4 years, Forsen. Thank you, sir. It's very nice of you. Enjoy the badge. Oh fuck, it's locked. It's all locked. Do you know where to... how to get out of here? Well...
You're back. Have you come to let me go this time?
No, I'm just lost.
What? No.
It's too dangerous.
It's no use. You'll never persuade him of anything. I'm telling you, he's a monster. Please.
I can be fairly persuasive.
You're making a mistake.
Alright, so I guess we have to go down the same way we came and talk to Sentius. I'm thinking. The fuck? Delta P. Alright. Alright, how sneaky should we be about this? Oh, he's already waiting.
Are they?
You know who I am?
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
Papaya, we had this conversation before.
Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here. I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed, and you had to start over.
One time
is
maybe.
Is that about right? If so, what happened?
We've had this conversation too, and I'm in a hurry.
Seems rather brash, but all right. Why have you sought me out?
Stop locking up your daughters. I know what you did to Scintilla.
Me? What are you talking about? You know, you remind me of him.
Who?
Al Worth. The fellow who came through the portal before you.
What?
Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything. You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one loop to the next.
Oh shit,
Whether
so he's
that
always
was
gonna remember this.
Intention or a happy accident, I'll never know. But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you're a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his principles. And because of that fatal flaw, he relived this day many thousands of times before we finally had this conversation. I watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older, a little more disheveled, a little more haunted. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine, tied a noose around his neck, and took his own life, just before he was shot with a golden arrow. The next time I awoke, you showed up, but you've caught up to where he was so quickly. I mean, you've lived through the day, what, only 3 times? Extremely impressive.
And one was scripted.
And yet everything you've done has been in vain, because there's no escape. Except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Best to take your own life now. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it?
You knew there was a way out and even locked up your own daughter to keep it a secret? Why?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this. My title, my beautiful villa, the sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all, over and over again, for eternity. Don't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely, to cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
Well, I'm literally in your position too, so... Hand over the key to the exit.
And why would I agree to that?
Because if you don't, then I can't kill you. And I can't threaten you, apparently. That causes golden statues to fuck me in the ass. It's the right thing to do. You don't have it handed over, you might have an uprising on your hands. What's to stop me from taking it by force?
The only way you're getting this key is over my dead body. And if I die, I won't be able to open the portal for you again, meaning you'll have created a paradox. You see, it was my actions that brought you to this point in time. So if you kill me, you'll stop me from doing so. And you being here will be an impossibility.
Isn't that what I'm trying to achieve?
If I die, you'll be flung back to your original time, having caused the deaths of everyone here, and you'll never be able to undo it. Is that what you want?
They're dead in my life, in my fucking time zone anyway. Or fucking time. Oh. Alright, this isn't over.
I certainly hope not. In fact, I want it to go on and on forever until you wither and die like Al did, and the gods send yet another useful idiot to extend.
So it's gonna be kind of awkward now. Alright. I'll find a way to break the cycle, and you with it.
What are you going to do? Beg the gods for help? They don't care about you, and neither do I. Now, get out of my villa. I'm bored with you.
I'm literally outside of your villa, though. Alright, so I guess our quest is kind of fucked now, where we can't snitch on people who we suspect. But it's definitely... Alright. Well. Fuck you. But who's the homophobe?
How
though?
come you're allowed a weapon and
I don't think it's this guy. I think that it is... Are you the homophobe? We have to bluff, look. The whole point, like, we have to bluff with one of these guys to make them confess. But if we're wrong, it's gonna cause the fucking... The fucking... shit to go ham again, right? Whenever you bluff for some fucking reason. So we have to be certain. I don't remember what this guy's story is.
The station families from Solution on Tigris, Babylon province.
Maybe there's some
I've been alone a long
homophobic
time now. Even joined the Legion.
bigot sandwiches.
The 6th. One
that I missed in the start. How did you end up here?
Same way as everyone else.
What do you mean same as everyone else? That's not an answer. Why are you still wearing your legionary armor?
Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious?
Not much of a talker.
If you were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either.
What are you dealing with?
None of your business. Introite ipsum commensula.
Introite ipsum cum mentula. Oh shit. What the fuck does that mean? Alright.
If we have to.
If we have to. I mean...
Whatever.
You fucking whatever. What are you selling? Alright. I'm stuck. What if I follow him? I don't think it's him, honestly. I mean, it's too obvious, right? You ever watch Scooby-Doo? Then it leaves this guy. I'm pretty sure.
Are they?
Oh, not this guy. Fuck. I'd like you to release Dooley.
You mean Duilius? Releasing him is out of the question, I'm afraid. That man is a liability we simply cannot afford. Perhaps you're not aware he was caught multiple times, sneaking around in places he should not.
I'll vouch for him. Fair enough.
Thank you. I'll be waiting here for news.
Don't act like we're friends now. What the fuck? Well, that was a quick fucking lap. Just saying. Alright, we don't know who the homophobe is yet. We'll find out maybe. I'm not gonna bluff him. I don't think it's him. I think it's the guard. The first guard.
Did you find what you need?
Not sure why, but he seems like a nice guy, so he's probably secretly. How would I go about talking to whichever god is responsible for the golden rule?
I suppose we'd first need to figure out which god that is, and I'm afraid even I don't know, although I have my suspicions. This might sound like a strange question, but please, humor me. How did you find your way here?
A young woman named Karen dragged me out of a river unconscious and sent me in here.
Karen, you say? And nothing about that name seemed odd to you?
It's an older name, but not uncommon where I'm from.
Older. I see. I wonder if...
No. What are we gonna say?
I apologize. I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just that you've got me thinking. Have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any patterns.
Well, I told you of one pattern already.
Good. Thank you. But please, You have? Then what is it?
Some people mention a coin.
I suppose that could be something. But then most of us do tend to carry coins on our person, don't we? What else?
That's all.
There are definitely some common threads there. But I think we'll need at least a few to ensure we're not just seeing coincidences. Keep asking people how they wound up here. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first.
Alright.
Come back to me when...
Fucking personal motherfucking journalist. Alright, we know of a secret cave though. We found in the house. Notes on it.
How'd you do?
Opius the thief. Alright, bro.
Salve, Dooley. How are you doing today?
I'm sad. Am I going to die?
I don't think so, my friend.
Alright. So what did the note say exactly? I put it back. But it's something about a cave behind this arena, right? And then when you're in the cave, take a double right at the forked path. Fuck, wrong bow. Aha! That's a lot! What am I supposed to do with this coin? Is this the cave? This looks like the cave. Oh, I can buy the medicine. Oh, you're fucking right. I can buy the medicine. I have fucking a lot now. I can't say exactly how much. 3,397. Alright. Forked path. We haven't gone to the forked path yet. Alright. Wood carving. Stone disc. Bread. It's still fresh. Cap. Alright, we go. Are these the slums? These have to be the slums. Will you though? I don't know if I trust whoever this is, just saying. Alright. Bottle of wine. Possibly the last bottle of wine in the city. Ooh. Alright, forked path. Right and right. That wasn't really a forked path though. But maybe this is it. Alright, I think we shortcut this shit. Key to secret shrine. Alright. Secret shrine. A plaque bearing a Latin inscription. Pluto, father of riches. Stone carving with a symbol of a fish. Bro, what am I supposed to do here? Secret shrine. What did the note say again exactly? I couldn't take it because that would be stealing, but... It said something about a secret shrine, but what am I supposed to do at the secret shrine? We'll have a look again. But first we're gonna see... 2 of the guards live in the slum. The bloodless shadow wanders without flesh or bone. Oh shit, is this where she lived? Alright, let's see if we can find some homophobic sandwiches. This ain't it. Here. Alright.
I love your clothes. So exotic.
Aurelia. Alright, I love your cleaning methods.
Oh, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued.
I have that effect on women.
You're not like any Roman man I've ever seen. You seem so refined, so civilized.
And you're as charming as you are beautiful.
Ugh, coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
What? You came on to me.
I take back what I said.
Ah, fuck.
Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that.
You want me to
so we can at least
ask
do
you to
business.
go on?
So,
with the fucking
what brings you to
compliment?
my tavern?
What's your story?
Ugh, let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us.
Alright.
Certainly. For 10
I heard an
denarii.
interesting gossip. Here's 10 denarii.
Have you met Livia? She used to do my hair until one day she just snapped. This place has that effect on people. Now she just stands around, caked in filth,
Miss
muttering
Sexy?
nonsense to herself.
Don't worry.
It's a real shame.
We'll fuck
Now
up
I have to
somewhere
do my
else
own
in
hair.
reverse time. Alright. Here's another 10 denarii.
I hear that if Malleolus is elected, he's gonna throw a small festival to celebrate, with entertainment and everything. Can't wait to find out what it is.
Alright.
Whatever you like.
Ooh, alright.
Alright, see ya.
Thanks for nothing.
You stay away from my money.
Okay. Shit, it's locked. Key to Aurelia's chest. Ah, don't want to steal that. Alright.
Handsome.
Unless you want me to slip some hemlock into your next drink. Get out!
What?
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
You just scared me away, literally.
Imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
It's all up to me. Virgil's chest. Oh, this is where he lives. Alright. I mean, I don't think we'll find anything here. Probably. Yeah. Tripolar woman. Who lives here? I can't see shit. Alright. Theophilus had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. Domitius' chest. Alright. Who? Theophilus? Who the fuck is that? Alright. We need to find Rufus' room. The many shall suffer for the sins of one. Wait! Okay. Cavalry helmet. Horatius' chest. Horatius. Banner. Do you have any evidence of him being homophobic? I don't see anything.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come.
Word. What's your story?
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives. They never do.
Alright, what do you think about the golden rule?
The bloodless shadows. This is their punishment.
Do you need help?
Help me? You cannot help me. I have seen things. A pattern, a terrible pattern. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more.
Alright. Can you tell me about the pattern you saw,
You
though?
think you wish to know, but you do not. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more.
Alright.
The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
So ignorant. The Legend Pro, thank you for the 1 year. Okay, Egg. Mike Oak smells bad. Oh, nice one. That one, bro. Grand tension. Denies. Not Scortotar and I live on Mars with the Prime 7. And thank you for the 1 year. The one, bruh. Strala with the Prime 7. Welcome. Ladies. Vice.tv with the gifted sub. Oh, wait. Galerius. Who was Galerius? I always mix these guys up. Is that one of the first dude? Ah, the bald guy, right. A poem by Galerius. My life has been torturous as the 7 labors of Hercules, orphaned, defeated, and enslaved, yet I would suffer it all again gladly, because each loss, wound, and tragedy brought me to you. Radiant as Rome's sacred flame, your bright warmth nourishes my soul. I know I can never touch you, and more than hold Vesta's flame, but to watch and love you from afar, bathing in your glow is enough. Okay. Prototype. Zipline. Yeah. Alright, so we're still missing one apartment here. Vase. Alright. Whose room is this? Rufus' chest. Alright, I have a feeling that this is your final warning, sinner. Yeah, I feel like his closet, you know, still in the closet. He's projecting or something. Yeah, we got him. Fucking Rufus. Fucking devs making the most obvious one, the obvious one. The actual one. Motherfuckers. Tricked me. 200 IQ. Alright, Rufus. I fucking got you, man. Where is he? He's always patrolling around here. Where the fuck is everyone? Hello? Aha! You fucking bitch.
You again.
Are you the one threatening
No idea
Virgil?
what you're talking about?
Oh yeah? I know it was you. I found an incomplete letter to him in your quarters.
Yes, so what? What are you going to do about it?
Haven't thought that far yet. I'm just going to ask you to stop threatening him.
And why should I?
Because you have a penis.
One true God
carving
says
in your room.
that for man to lie with another man is an abomination. His presence here is a threat to us all.
Do you ever read chat? I do, sometimes. When I'm unlucky. If that's true, why hasn't the golden rule been broken already?
Well, I don't know. Maybe God hasn't noticed yet.
Oh, so you're saying he's not all-knowing?
When he
Huh?
does,
Then maybe he's not a god. Seems to me your agitations is a bigger threat than Virgil's personal affairs.
Well, I wouldn't get so angry if he wasn't so... you know.
Gay? He just seems like a normal guy keeping to himself. What's your problem? Are you uncomfortable with your feelings towards him? Oh shit, here we go.
I don't like where you're going with this. You'd better take that back before I make you.
It must be difficult to be torn between your faith and your desire. I fucking knew it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. And unless you want your jaw broken, I think it's best if you don't ever talk to me again.
I'm talking to you again.
I have nothing to say to you, kaput murder.
Greetings and salutations.
So... Did I fuck up, or...? Figure out how to stop Virgil's harassment. Well, I mean, I just tell him to go fuck him.
Salve. Ah, a new face. Salve.
Oh,
And welcome
fuck.
to a little
He doesn't remember
community.
me.
My name's impossible to pronounce for most. You
Yeah.
arrived on a sad day, friend. What with Julia's death?
Okay. So, what's your story?
Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people. That kind of thing. But
Doing
you
a
probably don't want to
relatively
hear about the
decent
ingenious
job.
architecture or mysterious history of this place.
Correct.
I like that. We are going to get on well, friend.
Alright, so... I can approach him about the subject.
Some people say it's divine. I mean, and fair enough. I mean,
Wait, what?
Good.
Yeah, I already talked to him
Nice
about
to talk
this.
to you.
I don't know why I can't talk to him about this shit.
Greetings and salutations.
You think I fucked up? You need to see the graffiti? Do I?
Salve.
I mean, I've already seen it. He doesn't know. I have to re-see it.
Welcome back.
I'm
to
not
talk to you.
sure. Whatever.
Well, my Sartori.
How do I stop this guy? Kaput med. Where did he go?
One. All right.
All right. All right. Oh, we buy it now. Where are you? Wait, where the fuck are they? Hello?
Shiny. Salve and welcome. Oh, there's not much to tell. I mostly just bake bread and try to help out where I can. I suppose it all started about 8 months ago. I was living in Rome with my family when I got sick. Terrible timing. My pa had just arranged a husband for me, a fisherman's son. I was about to meet him for the first time when I came down with an awful fever. I spent the next week in bed. Pa paid priests to make offerings to Asclepius, a white rooster, then a goat. But nothing worked. In the end, they decided I'd do better outside the city. Clean air in the countryside would do me good, they said. But after about a day in a carriage on the Appian Way, I was getting worse, not better. I remember closing my
There are no
eyes for a
cars
bit.
or factories.
I guess I must have fell asleep,
In
because
those
when I
ages,
opened them
what do you
again,
mean clean air outside
I was
the
in
city?
a forest by a river. I suppose the driver took off with his fee and left me for dead. Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't have wanted to catch what I had either. Anyway, I went searching for help, stumbled across the trapdoor temple, and here I am.
Trapdoor temple. Sorry to hear that. That's odd. Most of the others were in Rome before they woke up in the forest, but you're saying you were a day's ride away?
Oh yeah, I suppose you're right. Hadn't really thought about it. But the gods are mysterious and powerful. Who knows what their plans are for us?
Just staring into my soul.
All right. Thanks again for taking care of our problem. I won't forget it.
You better not. But where the fuck is this guy? Yeah, I fucking know. I was looking for the guy. Alright. Don't fucking stress me. Where'd you go? Priestess? Wait, what did it say? You may not be able to worship openly here, but you know, no, okay, just... Hello? Priestess? Dude, this guy's been doing fucking push-ups for days. Bust a nut. She's not here. They're all fucking gone.
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not?
Because I'm alpha, bitch. Bro, where is this woman?
You look well, my sartorial friend.
Salve.
Oh, maybe she's in here. Huh.
Ave again. Did you find what you need?
Well, I found out something.
Well, I suppose we'd first need to figure out which god that is. And I'm afraid even I don't know. Although I have my suspicions. This might sound like a strange question, but please... Karen, you...
Oh my god.
Older. Good. Up until a few... And the...
Bro, where's the alternative?
You have? That's true.
Jesus, that should be on the first fucking menu.
Up here.
What?
It's as I feared. I think I understand what poor Livia has been going through.
Why would I have to go through all that? Fucking...
A young woman in the forest named Karen, yes?
Fucked up. Your fucking dialogue tree, man. Yes.
I see.
I met Karen.
And was this Karen by any chance wearing a hood?
Was she wearing a hood? A hoodie? How could you have known that?
Because I've seen her before. There's something I think you should see. I think you'd better follow me to the baths.
Damn right I'll follow you to the baths.
But don't follow too closely. We can't have people thinking we're bathing together.
Yes, of course not. That would be breaking the golden rule. Or... isn't it over here? Whoa. Where the fuck is... Yeah? Am I supposed to go this way or in the bathhouse? Alright, I'm gonna... She said follow? Alright.
We'll talk in the baths. That's something you need to see for yourself.
What? What the fuck? Alright, so what are we doing here?
All right, you're here. You were asking how I knew the young woman you met by the river was wearing a hood. Here.
Yes.
Look down at the bottom of the baths. It's a little hard to make out in this light. If only we could see. Oh, what a marvelous lamp. But do you see it? Somebody waking up by a river in a forest to find a hooded figure with a coin. It's just as you described it, only your pronunciation is a little off. The name you heard wasn't Karen. It was C-H-A-R-O-N, as in Charon, the ferryman of the dead.
The ferryman, not the
Charon,
dead.
Who, in exchange
exactly.
for the red coin, helps the souls of the newly deceased cross the Styx, the river that separates the land of the living from the land of the dead.
When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, but all I found was some loose change. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
There are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. But on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were.
I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. I take it you know what this means.
Well, if I'm dead, then you're fucking dead too.
I'm afraid so. It's all starting to make sense. All these people whose last memory was running from the fires toward the river. It seems none of them escaped with their lives after all. Perhaps we should be grateful they don't remember their final moments. It also tells us
You call
that
it.
the Golden Rule
I did
is
call
the
it.
work of Pluto, the god of the underworld, and why his epithet has always been Father of Riches. I know it's a lot to take in, and you look as if you have questions, so I'll try to answer them if I can.
So we're dead.
That was my first thought too. In the old stories, the underworld was where the souls of the deceased were taken. But it was also possible for the living to reach it without dying, if they were particularly fearless. So I'm afraid I don't know.
True. We could still be alive. Why are there so few people in the underworld?
Good question. Let's see. In the stories, Charon would always require a coin as payment for passage across the river. But that never made any sense to me. What does an ancient immortal being need with coins? In our case, it seems Charon didn't take the coins we had. He or she merely checked we had one in our possession. So, maybe there's something special about the coins each of us had on us. That might explain why we wound up here, but so many others did not.
What can you tell me about
I'm sorry.
Karen?
I keep forgetting you're not from here. If you were Roman, or even Greek, you would know these stories. Each of them is slightly different, whether the storyteller was Plato, Homer, Virgil, or Ovid. But they always involved the souls of the dead meeting a grim ferryman named Charon on the bank of a river. It was said that he'd helped the new arrival cross, only if they could pay him with a coin, an obol. That's why it was once our custom to bury our loved ones with a coin in their mouths. Charon's obol, we called it. Of course, an obol was a kind of Greek coin, because we inherited this knowledge from the Greeks. The only difference is that they spelled it with a kappa, which I suppose means K-H-A-R-O-N, is closer to the original spelling.
Why didn't you all recognize Karen immediately?
To be fair, the ferryman isn't exactly as the poets described, and he, she, they seem to appear to different people in different guises. You say you saw a young woman named Karen with a hood, and I once heard Kabash mention a stranger in a ram headdress named Kerti, and Rufius described meeting a stranger named Kumut Tabal wearing an eagle headdress. But whatever form this stranger took, they were always wearing a hood of some sort. and their name always began with a K sound. I suspect the only way you'll solve this riddle is if your paths cross again.
Okay.
Now that we know where we are, we have to figure out what to do about it if we don't want to be cast into gold for eternity. We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. I remember 4 in particular about heroes in the underworld. Hercules, the demigod and son of Jupiter. Orpheus, a Thracian poet. Sisyphus, a king of Ephyra. And Aeneas, a Trojan hero. Hercules was able to leave the underworld because he cowed its god with his strength. Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on their wits instead. They persuaded the goddess of the underworld, Proserpina, to help them escape. And finally, Aeneas was able to escape with the help of a spirit guide, who led him through a secret gate. So it seems you have 2 options: to confront the god of the underworld head-on, or find a way to escape with the help of Proserpina or some other guide.
Brute force! Alright. Tell me more about confronting the god of the underworld head-on.
That option would be the boldest, but also the only way to learn the truth about the Golden Rule, and maybe even put an end to it. As I said, Hercules managed to overpower the god of the underworld, but he was a demigod. Forgive my candor, but
well,
you are no
I'm a
Hercules.
gaming god.
Are you telling me that you can? I won't pretend to understand exactly what that means, but if that's true, then perhaps you stand a chance. So, if you want to confront him, I'll help you as much as I can. Who knows? Perhaps your name will be uttered in the same sentence as Hercules one day.
Perhaps.
But first, you'd need an audience with you-know-who.
Why does she
and for
keep
that,
saying you-know-who?
you'll need to enter the
Fucking
great
Voldemort.
temple overlooking the city. The problem is, the door has been sealed shut for as long as I've lived here, and there doesn't even seem to be a keyhole. I suspect the answer lies in the desecrated obelisk in front of it. I'm not sure if you noticed, but there are 4 plaques missing from its base. It looks as though somebody, or a series of somebodies, forcibly removed them, and in doing so, dishonored and
Series
angered
of
our divine
plaques?
keeper.
Like the
If you
fish
could
plaques?
recover and replace all 4 of those missing plaques, I imagine he might be willing to receive an audience again.
Alright.
It's the towering stone monument